In this video I will be rating every new scenery piece of the new Sorcery DLC. At the end I'm also going to pick my new favorite piece. If you like this video, consider subscribing, and if you want to fill in the tier list for yourself, the code is in the description. Enjoy the video. The first thing I'm gonna rate is this armillary. I think the piece itself is really beautiful, but when it's assembled like this it's a little bit less beautiful because it's too grey and there's black. I don't really like that there. I mean, the piece itself I think looks really cool, but assembled and all, I'm gonna give this a 8 here actually. Next up we got the bottle lights, or the bottle lamps, and they look really cool in the dark, and I think they're gonna be used in many attractions just as the little decoration pieces, like the little crates or the little barrels that we already have. So I'm gonna put this in the first S tier decoration. It's by far the most beautiful. And for the next piece we got the bottle lamp bracket, which actually is meant for the bottles itself, but I didn't think they fit with the set as well. I mean, it does kind of fit with it, but it isn't an S tier piece. So I'm gonna put this piece, it also isn't really an A tier because it doesn't really have the colors. So on itself it's gonna be a B tier for me, because it does have the use of holding the bottle lamps, so that doesn't make it worse, because I think it's just a little basic piece. So our first B tier. Moving on to the candles right here. I think they're also gonna look good in the dark because you know the light. Indeed they are. You can change the color if I'm right. Yes, of course you can. Make it orange, of course, like a real flame, or purple, whatever you want. I think that's cool, you know. Customization options, but I don't think they're that good as the bottled lamps, and they're not that bad. I don't think the piece is bad, but as the holding bracket for the lamps. So I'm gonna put these in the A tier. So for the next pieces we're gonna be rating the statues. They're very diverse, although they're all animals, and I think you can use them really well in your builds to make like little scary corner with stone spider, or just decorating the outside of your building with the what is it, dragon statue. I think these are decent pieces. I'm gonna give them an 80 as well. Why not? Moving on to the spider pieces. I don't really know what to say about this. I mean, they're separate pieces. This one is the assembled spider. The what is it? The bottoms of the spider. Let's call it that. But the bottoms themselves, I mean, who's gonna use this? I don't like them. I'm gonna put these way far down, all the way in D tier. They're just, yeah. I mean, it speaks for itself, right? The spider, on the other hand, when it's complete, looks okay, but I still don't really give it the credit it's supposed to be. It's better than just a part of it, but not much. So I'm gonna put the spider in C tier, or first C tier. So the egg sac of the spider isn't really as bad as the bottoms of him, but isn't really worth a B tier. I think maybe a high C tier, but not a B tier. Although the particle effects are cool, you can recall them. I do see some potential in it, but maybe it's B tier. But I think it stays in C tier for now. And then yeah, of course we got the two legs right here. Yeah, we're just not gonna talk about this one. No, just no. So as the last for the spider set we got the webs. I think they're better than all of the other spider things. You can use them in way more places, like abandoned buildings, or just in general to make something look a little bit more dirty. So I'm gonna give these a B tier, because I don't think they're like better than the statues, candles, or this thing. I don't know the name. So I'm gonna give them a B tier for that. Now we got the plagues, which It's a difficult one. I like them of course more than the spider parts. Do I like them more than the web? I do think so. But they're not much better than the statues themselves. They're kind of flat. So I'd give them a... I still go for the B tier. Like a high B tier. Yes. Okay. Well, moving on right away. We got the keep doors from the keep set. These are all the doors. Got the small one, bigger one, and the thin one right here. I really like the designs. I mean, you can make all kinds of gothic buildings with them. I think they're going to be used so much. And we really needed these doors with like the pointy arches. So I'm gonna put these in A tier. Yes, I don't think they're better than the lamps yet, but they're really coming close. So A tier for the keep doors. So now we got the keep wall set. I mean only the walls and this little piece, which I don't think are the best new pieces, because if we look at the market walls, here we go, they kind of look similar, just a little bit less stones on the market one. So I mean, if you paint this the right color, you can kind of see the same vibe. So I don't think they're the best new wall type, but I don't think they're the worst either. So I'm gonna put them in, I think still B tier, because it still fits right with all the other pieces. So I'm gonna put it in B. Now that we had the walls and the doors of the keep set, we got the windows. I really like these windows. They're, I mean, the circle one, you can even put them in your floors and let people walk over it. It will look really cool. This big one, and you can scale all of them, so I really like this. This fits well with all of the other sets, like the fairy tale set. So I'm gonna give this our second S tier. Okay, so now we got these sorcery statues, which I mean, kind of just the same as the other statues, but then sorcery themed. We got the wizard, the witch, and all of the other ones, and this really big one. I like this big one, but I don't. Yeah, I mean, I like them, but I don't like them, which is why I'm gonna give it an A tier still, same as the other ones, because I think you can put them better on the walls. I think they're meant for that, except for the big one, of course. So A tier for these statues. Now let's move on right away to the cauldrons, because the cauldrons I really like. I think it's cool with this whirlpool right here, and the well, the effect coming out of this one, the fire. So I'm gonna give the cauldrons a A tier as well. Really like them. Maybe this piece a little bit less. If they're all like this one, and this one, I'd probably give them S tier, but sure, we have to have an empty one as well. But then we got the sorcery keep buildings. I just rated the walls, but these are everything that's just not the straight plain walls, which makes them way more special and not look like the market as much. So I'm gonna put these, because I really like them, in S tier as well. It's a little bit different as the same wall pieces there, but just the different shapes you can get with them are way better than most of the normal wall pieces in the game already. So here we have the sorcerer's keep rooftops, which I like because you can use them, I think, in many builds, especially the pointy spire finals, which I mean, you can put them almost in any build that you make. So I'm gonna give this, because of its diversity, a good A tier. I don't think they're as good as the wall pieces, maybe they are, but a high A tier I'd certainly give them. So here we got this, I think it's some kind of window piece. I don't really like it because we already got quite a good amount of window pieces that are just usable for many things. So I'm just gonna put this one in C tier pretty fast, and then we have the whatever this is, just some kind of artifact on the ground. I like them. I don't know if they're giving off light in the dark. Let's see that. Oh, they are. Oh, that's so cool. Oh, they do. Okay, this makes them way better than I thought. Okay, this makes them by far a really good S tier. It's a little effect right here. That's so cool. Okay, definitely S tier for this one. We're staying in the same kind of area with the lights, because these crystals are amazing. I can see so many people building some kind of mine coaster attraction with all of these crystals poking through the rocks, and these lamps and everything. Just, it makes sense. It's just a piece that should be almost just in the base game, but still got added, so I'm really happy with them, and they are more than deserving a S tier. Next to, of course, all the other ones, but I think they're like maybe even better than the bottle lights. Yeah, I really like them. I mean, I don't know if you can edit the color. You can even edit the color. Whoa, that's insanely cool. Okay, so definitely a deserved S tier for this one. Next up is the sorcery fence. I don't hate it, but I don't know if it's the best fence ever, but I do think it's really good, and it's definitely better than everything in B tier, so I'm just gonna put it in A as well. Many things in A, because I also think it's just a great pack. So there goes the sorcery fence as well. Then we got the lights. We got one real fat light. And I mean, I think it's quite a good set. I'm not gonna give it S tier, but I do see myself use this all quite a bit, or just assembling one myself. So I'm gonna give this an A tier. So now we got the shop decorations and signs. I like them. I don't think I like them as much as the crystals though, but I do still like them a fair bit, and I'm just gonna put them in A tier as well. So now we got the sorcery picnic bench, and I don't think it's the best picnic bench Planet Coaster has ever made. It still keeps the theme well, but I just don't think it fits in A tier well, so I'm just gonna put it in B, because if we look at all of the other picnic benches, I think there could have been more possibilities. I mean, look at the pirate bench, that looks more in theme than the sorcery itself. Next up is the townhouse wall set, and I like them. I like them more than the sorcery keep ones, so I'm gonna put them higher than them in A tier as well. I like them more. I like this border as well. I think they're fitting right. Okay, well, let's move on, because we don't only have the townhouse walls, we also have the rooftops and the chimneys as well, by the way. But first the rooftops. I think these are really beautiful, mainly this one. And you know what, I'm gonna give them S tier actually, because we need this kind of stuff for our villages or passageways to other areas. I think that they can be used pretty good, so I'm gonna give them S tier. And then we got the chimneys right here, which I really like as well. We missed some chimneys, and I think they fit the theme as well pretty good, so I'm just gonna put them in A tier. And there we go. So the chimneys in A tier, the walls themselves in A tier, but the rooftops in S tier. I think that's a really good set altogether. Okay, now we got the tree giant pieces. It's meant to be a giant tree, but I think you can use the pieces for different uses as well, to make stuff look overgrown or something like that. Oh, I didn't add this one. There we go. I do like it, but I don't like it as much. I like the concept. I don't like the execution that much. So I'm gonna give them B tier. Next up we got the two roof sets of the keep and the townhouse sets. I like them both even as much. I mean, the design is new and I just like it. I'm gonna put both of them in A tier because they fit the theme well. They're gonna go in A tier as well. Like them. And then we can move on right away to the bench and the trash can. The bench I like, but I don't know if I like it enough, because you can imagine sitting on here. It's causing back problems, I think, with all the metal in your back. So I'll just move this one to a B tier for back problems. B for back problems. Back problem bench. The trash can, on the other hand, I really like. It's beautiful. It fits the theme. It's clean until you put trash in it, of course. But I like it. So I like it even so much. I think I'm going to put it in S tier because it just fits the theme. I like it. There we go. Been in S tier. Okay, next up the special effects. Yeah, they're cool. Let's just say so, they're cool. We do already have some smoke, which we can color. This glowing thing, we don't, and the explosion one, I don't know if it's gonna show. But the explosion one is cool enough as well. Let's see. There we go. So I think they're overall pretty cool. They're not the newest ones, so I'll just put them in A tier. And then we can go and continue to the animatronics, the spellcasters, which I think are really cool. They have many different animations you can toggle. Ambient animations, or yeah, different kind of animations to simulate a whole battle. Even this 3D defense spell looks pretty cool. And yeah, you got them in the different shapes. I like them a lot. I'm gonna put them in S tier. So let's do that right now. Okay, there we go. Spellcasters in S tier. And that's my entire tier list. Overall, I think the DLC is a really good one. Might be one of the best ones Planet Coaster has ever had. So I think it's more than worth the money you spend on it. But we got one thing left to do, and that is choose our absolute favorite decorational piece of the DLC. And for me, that piece really is the crystals. I like all of them a lot. I think they're so cool, and I saw them in the trailer and thought this is going to be by far the best piece in the DLC and the update, and it of course is. So it deserves the #1 spot for this DLC, maybe even for the game, I don't know. But let me know what you think, and you can fill in the list yourself. I've put them onto the workshop. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.